everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maryn. If you couldn't tell from the up, my dog is like right there. So today I'm gonna go ahead and make my breakfast. It is the exact same breakfast that I have been making the past 2 times. I'm not gonna go into detail about the breakfast because I did that in the last video. However, I am going to go into detail about my own personal journey and why I started eating healthy, living a healthy lifestyle, started working out, all of that kind of stuff. As you can see, I'm not as pretty as I was yesterday because I am going to yoga today in an hour and 15 minutes. So we have an hour and 15 minutes together. I promise I will not keep you that long, but who knows? We do have that time. And so I'm just going to go over just my life, just share with you my life. I am not where I want to be yet. There is still a long part of my journey left. And I do believe that you still have a journey no matter where you are in life. Maybe you reached your goal weight, but now your journey is to sustain that weight and to stay at a healthy lifestyle pace. Because just because you get to your goal does not mean that the hard work has stopped. It just means that now it may not have been as difficult as it is when you first started your journey. Maybe your habits are a lot different from when you started your journey. And maybe the new temptations that you have are a lot different from when you started your journey. So I'm going to go ahead and just start cooking and go over my life with you. It's going to be great. Hopefully you will learn more about me and that will inspire you in some way. If it doesn't, then I mean, that's fine too. It was a good chat. So yeah, my name is Maryn, and I was born in Boston actually, but I live in San Diego. And my parents, my dad was wasn't professional, but my dad was a bodybuilder and he was huge all the time. My mom had such a fast metabolism. There was a point where she could have been a model, but then she started having kids. So she decided that the modeling career was not for her. But my mom definitely was just so thin, so fit, and had a great metabolism, worked out, ate healthy. And so you would think that those habits would have been passed down to me. They weren't. I am half Greek, half Japanese. So I got all of the shortness from my Japanese side, and I'm 5'3". And I got all of the weight gaining from my Greek side. So very exciting. Good stuff. I grew up watching my dad eat whatever he wanted, how much ever he wanted. We would go to the buffet and he would have like 6 or 7 plates of food. Like he just would have so much food. I did take out my trash yesterday. Thank you for asking. And he just would eat all the time. And that was fine for him because he lifted weights. He lifted a lot of weights. He squats a very large amount. I want to say that I know, because I remember someone was talking about this. I know he used to warm up squatting with 300 pounds. So I know that much. I don't know how much like his actual max was. But if your warm up weight is 300 pounds to squat, I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. And so, yeah, that was my dad. That was his lifestyle. That's what he did. That's what he enjoyed doing. I'm going to fix this a little bit. That's what he enjoyed doing. That's what he wanted to do. That was his life. That was his lifestyle. But I didn't know why he ate the way he ate. I didn't understand how he could eat so much and still lose weight. It didn't make sense to me. He had very defined muscles, and it just didn't make sense to me because I didn't see the grind part. I didn't see where he worked out. I just saw where he ate, and I don't know if it had a name back then. I know it's called flexible dieting today. People do flexible dieting all the time now. I don't know if that's what he knew it was called. I think he just saw food and was like, this is good for my body. This is what I need. And so that's what he ate. But he was, always eating. And I would eat whatever he ate. So if he went to a Chinese buffet and had 6 or 7 plates of food, I went to a Chinese buffet and I didn't eat 6 or 7 plates of food because that is a lot of food for anyone. But I would eat Chinese food all the time. But the difference was, after I was done eating, I went home and sat in my room and played with my Barbies, or I read books, I watched TV. I did not go work out. And I started to gain a lot of weight, like a lot of weight. And it was really kind of disconcerting for me. My mom was getting really frustrated because she had to keep buying me bigger clothes. And she was just like, what is going on? Like, why are you gaining all of this weight? I don't know. I just am. I'm a growing girl. And so, I gained a lot of weight, and it was very hard and difficult, but that's what happened. And so that was my life for a very long time. I went to college and I weighed 250 pounds in college. I was 18 years old at 250. Like, it's not good. It's not a good weight to be at. That's not a healthy weight to be at. I don't know what that is in kilograms or kilos. I'm sorry. I'm American. I only know pounds. We don't have the other system. Even though your other system, I understand it makes more sense, and the rest of the world uses that system. I'm sorry. But I weighed 250 pounds. So if you want to do the math, that's however much I weighed in your country. It was a lot of weight. At the end of the day, I was extremely overweight. And also, not only was I extremely overweight, but I was extremely unhappy. And I went through a very deep depression. I was so sad. I was so miserable. I was so down on myself. I really, truly could not fathom any other life. Like, it was so hard for me. And I would see other people and I would see them so skinny and so happy. And I was like, well, that's what I have to do to be happy. I have to be skinny. So I didn't know how to do that, though. All I knew was the food I ate made me gain weight. So logically, I just have to stop eating, and then I will not gain weight. I will lose weight. And I see people running outside, so I'll just run and lose the weight. You can see how this was bad. So I stopped eating. I did eat, but I would eat like 1 banana a day. I would have like an apple, which I found out later that I was allergic to apples. Good times. But I stopped eating, and I ran 6 miles a day. 6 miles! That's a very far away, okay? 6 miles on 1 banana is not going to do much for you. But that's what I did, and that's what I thought I needed to do. Did I lose weight? Yeah, I did. I lost a lot of weight. Did I gain it all back? Heck yes. The second that was not sustainable and could not be lived like that, I crashed. And I was exhausted. My entire body was so sore. I yo-yo dieted all throughout college. I just was yo-yo dieting all the time. Not good, not fun. I would lose weight, be happy, and then I'd gain weight and be miserable. And I just didn't understand why. Just didn't get it. And everybody was telling me like, oh, don't worry about it. Love your body, love yourself, which is true. You should accept your body. You should love yourself. But I didn't, and I didn't know how. And I really needed help with that. And then I got sick. And when I mean sick, I don't mean like I got a cold and was out for a couple of days. No, I was in the hospital for 2 years. I was sick. And the doctors put me on a ton of medication to the point where I had so much medication in my system that I couldn't talk. I couldn't think. My mind was so foggy and so held down. My soul ached. Just everything about it was awful. And I hated it. I hated living it like that. I couldn't remember things. I couldn't remember days. Things would happen and they'd be like, that just happened. And I'd be like, it did? I don't remember that. It was bad. It was so bad. And I didn't want to live like that. So I started looking into holistic treatments. Started looking into acupuncture, yoga, started looking into just the different forms of spiritualism. And then I came across nutrition. And I had such a hate relationship with food. Like, I turned to food to make me feel better, but the food I would turn to were fried foods, candy, soda, just all of these really bad things. So I started looking into nutrition, and I found out that the fried food, the candy, the soda was chemically changing my mind to be dependent on it and be depressed when it wasn't in my system. And it was causing me to gain weight. If you can hear the dogs, those are my neighbor's dogs, and they always bark. It's very annoying. But it was causing me to gain weight, and as a reaction, it was causing me to be depressed. And when I say depressed, I don't mean like, oh, I was sad, like I just watched the Titanic. No, I was in my bed and everything hurt because I was so depressed. I couldn't wake up. It hurt to be awake. My mind was so foggy out of this depression. Everything was bad. Everything. I mean, I was a mess. Everything was a mess. I cried all the time. And when it hurt too much to cry, I just lied there in my bed, like, didn't want to go forward, didn't want to do anything. It was bad. At the end of the day, it was bad. And I didn't want to live like that. So I had figured out this whole nutrition thing, and I'm still figuring it out. To be very honest with you, nutrition is something that I am still continuing to grow into. There are still times where I'm like, but I don't want to. I want to go to McDonald's and eat a Big Mac. I want to go to Burger King and get their 10 chicken nugget thingies for $1. I don't want to eat healthy. I don't want to juice. I don't want to have a salad instead of a pizza. And that is something that I will probably always struggle with, because at the root core of it all, I used food to make me feel better. So when I don't feel well, I want to use it again. And, oh, burnt my toast again. Guys, I really can make toast, okay? I really, truly can. Don't be fooled. I just get distracted very easily. But yeah, so nutrition, I started reading up on nutrition. I started reading about different foods that could boost your mood, things that could really help. For instance, blackberries. I love blackberries. I think they're so good and so delicious and so fun. They help you with your mood swings. Like, this little thing is going to make you feel better about yourself. It helps with mood swings. It's great if you are a girl and you're in PMS. Have some blackberries. Make your cramps go away. It's great. But I didn't know that. I didn't know blackberries could do that. I just thought, blackberries are just one of those things that healthy people eat. I don't know why they eat it, but they do. And once I started to learn more about what food can do for my body, what it can do for my mind, what it can do for my soul, it was phenomenal how everything started to change. Like, everything started to change. My entire life just started to get better. And I started to become happy again. And I started to be, energetic. I started to want to go out more. I started wanting to be with my friends. And as a consequence of eating healthy, I started to lose the weight. And I started to lose the weight safely, and I didn't put it back on. I'm still learning day to day. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still figuring things out. But I'm closer every day. I'm closer and closer to my goal every day. This is my breakfast for today. And this is what I do. This is how I eat. This is why I live this way. My goal wasn't to lose a ton of weight in the end. In the beginning, it was. But my goal now is to live a healthy lifestyle and to be happy and to have a healthy relationship with everything, whether it's work, whether it's food, whether it's with people, whether it's with myself. That's my new goal. My new goal is to be healthy and to be happy. My lifestyle before, was I gaining a lot of weight? Yeah. Was I depressed? Yeah. Was it food's fault? Not really. It was my choices. It was the choices that I made. So we just have to grow in those choices, own those decisions. Don't say, oh, well, it's too expensive to eat healthy. I understand eating healthy can be very expensive in certain locations. I get it. I am a single woman who lives by myself. I don't know if that's a good thing to put on the internet, but I have a dog. He won't protect me, but I have him. My groceries are $30 a week. $30 to feed myself 6 times a day. Now, for a lot of you are thinking, well, you live in San Diego, you have farmers markets, and it's very cheap to live there, to eat there, not live, but very cheap to eat there. And you guys have tons of healthy options. Yeah, you're right. It's very true. I used to live in the East Coast, though. My weekly grocery list was probably closer to like $40 or $50 a week. So it was, an increase, but it was still doable. How many times do you guys go out to eat? How many times do you go out for dinner? That's $20 right there. $20 that you could have put towards eating healthy instead of going out. Say you go to McDonald's, okay? You go to McDonald's, you have one meal at McDonald's every day. Let's say it's the cheapest thing you can get. So you get a small fry and a 4-piece chicken nugget. That's, I don't know. I know the 4 pieces are $1, and a small fry used to be $1, but now it's like, what, $2 or something like that? I don't know. Let's say you spend $5 though, okay? Taxes included and everything. Maybe you even get a drink, okay? So $5 for one meal. Now you're thinking $5 for one meal, that's not bad. That's not a bad thing. Okay, fine. $5 for one meal. You still have 2 other meals to eat though, because, breakfast, lunch, dinner, that's 3. So that's $15 a day. $15 a day for 7 days. I mean, even if you just had the one meal for 7 days, that's $35. $35 that you could have put towards, that's my entire week's worth of food. $35? That's my entire week's worth of food plus kombucha on the side. Like, that's a lot of money. $35 a week. That's all it takes to go to the grocery store and get something good for you, something that your body really wants and desires. Start out small. Just eat breakfast. Start eating breakfast. Start eating a balanced breakfast. Wake up and dedicate a half hour. You know, you've been watching me. It takes me 20 minutes to make my breakfasts. 20 minutes. And then I eat it. It's another 10 minutes, 30 minutes to eat breakfast. That's all you need. And then you can start your day. So just take 30 minutes in the morning. Have a really great breakfast. Be mindful of what you are putting into your body. Think about it. Digest on it. Marinate it. All kinds of food terms. Okay, I love food. And just think about what you're putting into your body. Would you drink poison every day? No, that's not good for your body. Would you take antifreeze and drink that? No, that's not good for your body. Why wouldn't you nourish your body? You have to live in it. You have to be with it for as long as you are on this earth. So you might as well take care of it the best to your ability. I really hope that this has helped you guys in any way, shape, or form. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. I do love feedback. If there's anything that you want to hear from me, maybe you have questions, maybe you need help in a certain situation, my door is always open. You can leave those comments down below. I will definitely get back to you, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, dollies.